Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3. Now I do apologize for the flickering that you guys have been struggling through with these videos. It's been a real tough problem for me to try to sort out because the problem doesn't exist on my end. When I render the videos and get them ready to upload, they're crystal clear and crisp as can be. There's no problems, and then when they get uploaded to YouTube, then the problem creeps up, and for some reason it seems to only be Hearts of Iron, my most popular series, which is very frustrating for me, but I'm in contact with some people, and I'm trying to sort out the problem. Hopefully this episode won't have any issues. Also, hopefully this episode will have some nice bitchin' background music to go with it, thanks to viewer, I think it was Nostru? Can't remember what his name is. He's his avatar's a Poland ball, so I always just think of him as Poland ball, but he sent me a collection of hopefully copyright-free Soviet music, and I'm gonna try to see if I can, dub that into the background pretty well. Now, all right, so up here in Finland, we are just about, oh, one more thing. I think a couple people, either I misarticulated what I was trying to say, or people misunderstood me. I'm fully well aware that you can build air bases by clicking that button right there. I was trying to figure out if you could build the higher level air bases, the level 20, 30s, etc. level air bases there, and I don't think that you can. I think you have to go up to level 10, which is what I'm doing here. These bases are all on the far side of the Magnus line, and then hope one of the event spawn ones hits. Now, the air bases are actually a lot cheaper and quicker to build than I remember, which is nice. And so what we're going to do is try to see if we can finish up here in Finland, nice and quick-like, and then we can redeploy these units elsewhere. And I also have to do a little bit more order of battle stuff. Just want to make sure that all these units are appropriately attached. I know I missed somebody somewhere. Like, I think these guys don't have anybody. Those guys are unattached, so let's grab a core. There we go. Alrighty. Bring him over here. Alrighty, nice. Now, the line's pretty thinly held up here. Most of the border, there's an entire army corps in each province, but up here it's much thinner than that. So I think I'm going to need to try to work through that. Lost a province. There we go, another battle. Let's move these units up this way. Let's see, tanks. Tanks. Oh, can't go that way. Go this way, though. I think when we take Vasa, Finland should fall. All right, and I do have a little bit. Oh, they got around me. Damn it! Take him out. The partisan's cracked and broke. Now, tech-wise, I do have a little bit more leadership going into 64. Wow, that's high. That's a lot higher. Last time I looked, it was like 55. I do have more leadership going into research right now because I couldn't. I gotta get some of my tech back up. I gotta. You know what? I actually should. What I should probably do. Like, excuse me. Still a little bit sick. Let's actually go through these. Any ones that aren't, halfway done. Let's take off the list here. This is gonna take a sec. These ones that are partially finished, I'll leave on there so they can go through and finish up. I mean, we already got it partially done. But we need to focus our tech on what's important, which is pretty much going to be like industry, manpower, maybe fighters. Oops, I just clicked off something that I actually wanted. We'll go down to the bottom here. All right. So we'll let these ones finish. There's some good stuff on there. I think it was this one. Nope. This one. Nope. All right, let's go up here. Education. Oy, it's hard to just have to go through and pick. Supply production, yes. Industry, yes. Let's go to armor. We got to add all this armor stuff on here. We're behind on armor tech now. We have a lot of armored cars. Cast iron armor construction. Infantry, yes. Anything infantry related basically has got to go on there. And artillery. Ooh, rocket arty. Katyushkas. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I could be wrong. All right, we'll just leave it at that. That's 39 projects. Gotta kind of... Oh, you know what else I want to make sure is on there? Strength increases across the board. Big units. They're the Soviet Union. We need giant, mammoth units. Just throw bodies at the problem. Someone actually said something funny in the comments section. They're like, reminds me of late game Roomba. Just throw bodies at the problem. I'm perfectly fine with being compared to a Roomba. Although whenever I say his name, all I think of is the Roomba, the little robot vacuum guy. Alrighty, we're getting close here. They're attacking us, which is unfortunate. Well, we can move these guys right here. And then you guys can attack here like this. There we go. Alright, that should do the trick. Start moving these... What is this? Somebody sent me a gift. Alright, well, that just happened. Who sent me what? Oh! Sweet, would you look at that? Right on screen. Been watching gameplay videos for betas. This game seems uniquely dark and gothic and D&D-like. Squee! Needs to be up on the channel. Buckle up. From the wonderful Robert Strider. Well, thank you very much, man. I really, really appreciate that. I've actually looked at this game and have been thinking about oh my god, I've got such a list of stuff I want to do for well, thank you, Robert. Such a list of games I want to do for my Fortnite series. I think that's going to be a big hit on the channel. I don't know if you know, what was that? Darkest Dungeon, Darkest Hour, Darkest something. I don't even remember what that was called, but actually, I do know what game that is. And I will be playing it. So many games. So many games. So many games. I actually just got a review copy of Factorio from the developers, and I want to play that. I've actually already recorded the first half of the next 4 Fortnite series, but now I'm like, oh, I got Factorio. I've got this thing to play now. I wish I had more time to record more content. I wish. Oh, I got 2 guys right here. Is this marshland? It is marshland. All right. I plan on using the Pripyat marshlands, and funnily enough, the Pripyat marshlands have absolutely nothing to do with the city of Pripyat that was not destroyed, but abandoned after the Chernobyl incident. Funnily enough, they have jack all to do with each other. All right, so let's attack. Oop. Well, we're close to Vasa, so we should be able to get in there soon. The casualties have been pretty... God damn. That was actually Robert. The casualty statistics have been pretty... what's it called? Un-German, in that they're closer to 1-to-1 than ever before, but that's fine. I'm playing as the Soviet Union. I can just throw men at the problem. What is my manpower increase at right now? 88, not bad. That's half of what it was when I was playing as Germany. When I was playing as Germany, I controlled gigantic swaths of the planet. Didn't I send a corps down here? Oh, there he is. He's moving. We got mountain divisions right here. They're going to garrison the Romanian border, which I'm a little surprised isn't thicker. Well, at the beginning of this episode, you may have noticed there was actually large stacks of German infantry all along the border. I think they got distracted and redeployed because I think there was a coup in Yugoslavia, because they were a member of the Axis and now they're a member of the Allies. So Germany and Italy got attacked Yugoslavia and Greece. All right, how's this doing up here? These battles got to finish up soon. Going pretty quick through Finland here. Yeah, the casualties are starting to get really high on the Finn side. The Finnish side of things. I think it's mostly because the summer set in, and they're no longer having that winter bonus. Yep. Yeah, even 1-to-1. You're a minor nation, I'm the Soviet Union. No, you're not getting my fucking oil. All oil belongs to me. Hopefully, if we're lucky, we might be able to swing this motorized division, because my motorized divisions are zippy. 6.25 kilometers per hour. We might be able to swing them up into Vasa. And, Nope, we didn't get in there in time, but that's okay. We've gotten decent amounts of combat experience. I mean, combat experience isn't as important for the Soviet Union as goddamn sheer weight of fucking numbers is, but still. I definitely decided that I needed more level 10 air bases. So, a lot of the air bases on the, basically the Soviet side of the Magnus line are getting built up right now. And I actually did move a lot of fighters and stuff around. We're about 10 minutes in. Why don't we give the game a quick save? Save. It's weird. I actually tried recording an episode in full screen mode again, just to see what would happen, and full screen mode causes crashes on saves. I don't know why. I don't know what the two are, you know, what's relating the two things, but that's the problem right there. Rossozovsky? Whoa, he's cool! Well, for starters, he needs a promotion. Can we not promote him? Alright, close. Why is he not leading this anymore? Where'd he go? Where the fuck did he go? He was right there. I promoted him and he disappeared. Swamp Fox. Well, that was a good leader, and he disappeared on me. Ah, there we go. Acquire territory on Finland. So, all of Finland, all your Finland now belongs to us. So, what I'm going to do is take, let's say, and 1 or 2 army corps, and we'll put them up here. Let's put 2 army corps up there, and we'll redeploy the rest back down south. So what we're gonna do is you need to get this. It's this one who's going to detach. This one is going to detach, and then what we can do is just grab this whole army, which is the other 3 army corps, and we can move them right over here to try to reinforce the Baltic front here. And these guys need to get attached up. Right there. Right there. Very good. Make sure our order of battle is set appropriately. Attached to the 4th Army, which is right here. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Huh. How do I want to do this? Because I don't want the infantry straight up at... Oh, shit. Did I just fuck that up? Did I just attach everybody? Or did I just... No, I don't think so. No. Attach him to the Belarusian front here. There we go. That's fine. So you need to get detached. And let's take a look at these armies right here. Like, this one looks fine the way it is. Maybe we just need to create another one. And beef up the border. It's 1, 2, it's, well, how, you're going here. You guys are gonna go here. You guys are going here. Who else is attached? Oh, there's only 4 there. This is the, I think that's actually it's supposed to be an air army, but whatever. I think PVO, it means it's supposed to be an air army, so you guys, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, then you're gonna go here. Alrighty. And then the 3 corps we're redeploying can be right in here. That'll really beef up. That's 15 new divisions for the Baltic front. Oh, and we got some actually Texum finishing up. Some Texum finishing up? Okay, apparently that's a sentence. No, we're not going to liberate Finland. I just took it. Actually did give me a little bit of IC and leadership to work with, too. Alright, so that's coming off the production queue soon, in September. Also in September, so in 2-3 weeks, all that stuff's going to finish up. Let's look at tech here. Standard infantry branch upgrades coming. I think I just got increased organization for my arty units. I love the idea of using, of basically putting a suicide squad in the Pripyat marshlands, because that's such a Soviet thing to do. No. I feel like that's a very Soviet thing of me to do. Who are you? Are you? You're cavalry. I don't think I did that right then. I think you need to go here. Cavalry can be a strategic reserve. Or we... Well, it's always... Croatia is mobilizing. That means Germany must have created Croatia. Yep. One province minor. Oh shit, you know what I forgot to do? Redeploy all the tanks. Let's bring those guys down here, because that's my tank army right there. I might have enough units to create additional tank armies. Or at least a additional tank army. But we'll strategically redeploy all of our mobile units down this way, so we can get them organized. Not attached to anybody. Interesting. Not attached. Okay, these guys are not attached to anybody. So that's you, 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 you. Don't have anybody, so let's move them over here so we just keep them... And this guy. And I think we were moving them over here somewhere. So we can keep those guys organized. We'll grab... I think we're going to need another... What's it called? These guys are basically good to go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... It's 7. I could make them a little better by increasing the size of the infantry, but right now they're actually not half bad, so why don't you guys just straight up redeploy? Well, let's get them all attached up. That's everybody. Let's move you down this way. This is kind of where I'm setting up my... What's it called? Let's give you on the back side here. Setting up my... blah, 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 blah. Why can I articulate myself? Articulate? Articulate. Oh, now I forgot what I was saying. Jesus Christ. Ooh, 90%. 90% officer ratio. Until Stalin dicks it up again. Oh, yeah, I was talking about... That's where I'm putting my... my tanks, all my tank forces, so I can get them easily organized there. I think almost all of my actual units are good to go. Now, you guys... Let's see if we can... What I'm going to do is start moving, like, these guys over this way. Maybe I can start merging units together and making something good, making good divisions, you know, 1 or 2, 3 useful divisions. 1,000 kilogram bomb. Oh, damn it. I don't want to, really don't want to put leadership into that right now. Didn't I tell you to strategically redeploy? Get your ass over there. Now, these units are not great, but they're garrisons, and fuck it, they're sitting in the middle of the goddamn marshlands, which gives you huge defensive bonuses. Hopefully they'll be able to stall the Germans out. What I'm hoping is what's going to happen is when the Germans come crashing across the border, I'm gonna put up a fight, and then once things start looking ugly, we'll fall back to different defensive lines. And then what'll happen, I'm hoping, is that they're going to hit the Pripyat marshlands and just have to crash around it, and then slowly reduce it. That's my hope. But I don't know if that's going to work out that... Oh, you know what we should actually do, too? Is let's grab, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Let's grab, like, 10 of these guys. That's garrisons and NKVD units, and let's move them up to Finland, put them in the ports and the cities and the VPs to keep Finland under control. End wartime measures, lose 2 dissent. Okay, we lost 2 dissent. Now, when was it? The 12th? September 12th, when I was going to finish up some of that infrastructure. I built additional infrastructure all along the backside of the Magnus line, and you might be able to tell, actually. You can kind of see it, yeah. All along the backside of the Magnus line. Oh, and there it is, in the Pripyat Marshes. Because I do plan on... I want to make sure that I can actually defend the marshlands well. Also, it gives me decent... what's it? Let's take a look. Yeah, I got my construction practical up pretty good. I would like to actually garrison every province bordering the Pripyat marshlands, but that might not be terribly feasible. Alright, how are my units doing? Alright, these guys are just about ready up here. I'm a little surprised Germany hasn't taken all of Norway yet. Because what I'd like to do... Something just finished. I don't know what it was. Oh, we can't do industry or industrial production right now because we're not at war. But we can do we just put it at the bottom and we can take care of some other stuff. Something just finished. I don't know what it was. So those air bases are about to finish. That's September 21st, I believe. So let's just zoom ahead to September 21st. And you'll see them pop up where I built them. Waiting for those units to redeploy too. Got almost a full year before Barbarossa, theoretically. Production September 20th. So, boom, there you can see. All along basically the center and the back side of the Magnus line. Do I have somebody sitting around? Oh yeah, hang on. There we go. Take care of that. Who's somebody boring? There we go. Go take care of that. We're gonna need to create an order of battle for up in Finland. What's cool about fighting up here is that, and I didn't even know this until somebody in the comment section told me, the communist nations get a reduction in supply consumption. And my cat is snoring. That is a really loud snore for a cat. Alright, so move these guys off a little bit. There we go. Thinly border the Romanian front line here, but again, I don't plan on keeping the border with these nations. I do not plan on actually holding on. I just want to give them a bloody nose and retreat. Give them a bloody nose, and then fall back to like here, here it'd say like defensive line, defensive line, defensive line. So we'll fight on the border, then we'll fall back to whatever, Divina, maybe? No, that's not the Divina River. I think that one might be, though. I actually don't know. We'll fight along the border, then we'll fall back to this river, fight along this river, then fall back to the Magnus line. Like, when this collapses, what I could actually do is redeploy these garrisons into the Pripyat marshlands, probably. But it all depends on the ebb and flow of the battle, how things go. All right, our units are mostly where they need to be. I think I must have accidentally disconnected, detached some units, because I've got a detached garrison, and then there was 5 detached motorized divisions, so I must have messed something up there. Alright, so let's create an army. Let's put it in, where's Murmansk? And attach you to this guy. There we go. And then we can, let's see, where's the army? There it is. Attach it to... Yeah, that's basically up there. And that'll get him correctly attached to an order of battle. Okay. Production, what does this look like now? Yeah, I'm building a ton of bases. Thankfully, the infrastructure's off the queue now, so we can go back into doing... Well, we got a bunch of tanks building. Tanks, we got infantry, garrisons, and I got naval infantry on there as well, because fuck it, I love Marines. Well, these technically aren't Marines, they're naval infantry. I don't have access to Marines just yet. Alright, when's that finish? Oh, militia strength increase. Infantry, tank weapons. Did it already finish up? We got some other strength increases coming as well. Yeah, because the upgrades are going up. Plate armor attachment. Conquer Norway. There we go. So now what we can... Let's look at the infrastructure here. Ooh. It's super bad. I don't even think it's possible to move up this way. Except unless you can move through here. I mean, we might have to attack Sweden. That might not be as good of an idea as I thought. I didn't think that... I knew the infrastructure would be low. I didn't think it would be that frickin' low. Was it? How bad is it on my side of the line? What's... No, it has to be at least 20% to move through, which means that's the only province. You know, I bet there's a 20% that goes right through there. So let's just do this. Should we actually leave up, like, a strategic reserve of an infantry corps all the way up in Finland? Or is that just way too much for way too little? Alright, let's actually... Yugoslavia's down. Yes, we need this. Gain level 10 airbase. Where is that? Fine province. I don't even know. I don't know where all these are. B, R, Z. Oh. That's gonna fall right into German hands. That would fall. Yeah, that would fall. I gotta actually look at those when I'm building them, because that would easily fall straight into German hands, which means I'm losing IC and production and you know whatnot for no gain, because first day of the war it could easily fall to the Germans, and then they have a level 10 airbase that I paid for. All right, glad I thought of that. All right, so let's see. You are correctly set up right there. How do you look right here? That's only 2 army groups, or 2 army corps. And we've got these guys down here. These guys. Definitely use more infantry to properly garrison the border here. Where'd all the infantry go? There they are. And then you can move here. That's 1, 3. Alright, that's better. That's a much stronger Finnish front. Finnish front, Baltic front. Now, did I attach that army? Alright, he's attached up. Let's detach him, reattach him to the Belarusian military district. Just these 3 armies. Alright, let's attach the 4th army. Attach to the 4th army. 4th, that's a completely armored / motorized corps. And we got tanks coming off the production queue now. Armor, which is just BT-7s. Motorized infantry, medium arty, armored card, heavy AA, truck transport. Oof. Pretty good, actually. And we got more coming after that. Yeah, this is all multiple levels of stuff. Militia strength increases. Now, that's going to actually... most of these have militia, right? So if we wait a day, that should pop up to a higher number. Oh, that did garrisons as well. Garrisons count as militia. I like that. I like that a lot. Ooh, nice. Infantry tank guns. Armor unit combined and control. What was that looking at? Infantry. Got it up to 1940 levels. Defensive positions. I don't understand this. Officer recruitment program lowers your leadership. Do you have to like take the leadership hit and then later, you know what? Why don't we try? No, I'm assuming what happens is you take the hit and then like one of the next levels will more than make up for it by reducing the number of officers you need in your army or something like that. But I don't really fucking know. All right, so this is an entire armored army. All right, let's grab an army corps, move them down here for these guys. I'm not sure how to use my armor. Playing as the Germans, what I did was concentrate them in the... I really don't know if I'm pronouncing this word correctly. Schwerpunkt, the point of attack, the armored spearhead, to penetrate a line and then quickly exploit the breach. The Soviet army, I don't feel like I should use that way. I feel like it should be kind of the opposite. I feel like I should kind of evenly spread them along the back side of the line, and then use them to plug breaches the Germans punch in my lines. I gotta say, it's come up in the comments section, I've got to stop thinking German and start thinking Soviet mentality. All right, good. Technology. Ooh, more strength increases. Yeah, garrisons are now like 10,000 men strong. It's increasing the number of officers. Ah, infantry too. Oh, yes. Yes. What is that going to go up to? 8,000 maybe? Even maybe 10,000. Japan conquered Shanxi. Shanxi, I think it is. I always pronounce the X like a Z, but I think it's more pronounced like a CH. Ooh, and artillery strength. So that's going to suck up a lot of manpower, but it's just going to mean all that manpower is going straight to the front. You can actually see that if we click on the military district here. That used to say 2.3 million men. Now it's 2.81 million, 2.84 million, 2.87 million, 2.9 million. So all these men are getting thrown into arms and put on the front now. And infantry, you are going to be going right in here, which means we are going to need a corps for you. My order of battle is actually very neat right now, which I'm pretty happy with. Like, if you look at this army group, it's 3 armies, over 1 million men. That's all of the garrisons. And this is the way I like my order of battle to look. This kind of like branched out and splayed like that. Love it. All right, but we're at the end of this episode right now, so I'm going to leave it here. Oh, you know what? Look at that. We just went from 93% down to 89% because of all those new officers in the army. So, everybody, if you have enjoyed this episode, just drop me a like, leave me those comments right down below, and if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3, just subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you next time.